sorry for the change in schedule. This was supposed to happen because of something else we and we have stopped seeing and specifically and that will be difficulty and steady waiting us and all the shortcomings. So like I said,
Namaskaram. Today here we are with Dr. B.S. Nagoba sir, who is Assistant Dean at MIMSR Latur, and he's here with us live in Solapur at Dr. VMGMC Solapur for the Hirak Summit conference on 31st and 30th of December. So welcome sir, first of all.
Thank you.
We are sorry for the change in schedule. This was supposed to happen before the talk, but because of some technical difficulty, we are doing it later. And we are bestowed out to see your humbleness and simplicity, and that you, being such a big faculty and assistant dean, you're entertaining us and all our shortcomings. So welcome again, sir. Without further delay, we will just start with a few questions that we had planned to get from you and to hear from you, sir. So we see today technology is growing leaps and bounds, and it is the technology which is going to be the future. So talking specifically about lab medicine, there's a fear that people say it will all get replaced by the technology or the artificial intelligence or the nanotechnology that is coming up. So how do you look to it, and how would you like to clear the idea for people?
See, at the outset, I am really very happy to be part of this wonderful activity which is being organized for 2 days at Dr. VMMC. And I am very, very specially thankful to the organizing team, right from Dr. Sudhir Deshmukh sir, Dr. Jaikar sir, and Dr. Doizad sir, and young and dynamic organizing secretary Dr. Rohit. Really, it is a very wonderful experience for me to be here. As far as your question is concerned, even if it is feared that technology is going to change the things, but it may curtail the manpower required, number of manpower required, but to operate that technology, again we need manpower and experts. Only there is a fear of reducing the number.
Yes.
Otherwise,
So ये मतलब टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ भी will be a better option instead of technology हमारे जगह पर.
yes, technology is a better option because as I told you just now in
the talk.
my talk, you can start a treatment on same day. Now currently with the traditional
Approach.
diagnostic approaches, what is happening? We have to wait for 2-3 days for reports to come. For example, XYZ investigation we are sending for SRL laboratory Mumbai, where the for going, collecting, going, transporting, and again reporting, it takes 2 to 3 days. That means the waiting period is more. With this new technology, if sample is given in the morning, report is available in the afternoon, and you can start treatment on the same day in the evening. So that is the benefit of this technology.
Yeah. So this is how it is going to work. It can, as you mentioned, it can curtail the manpower, but it will never replace it.
Replace it.
Yeah. So ahead with the next question, we see the young generation who is more. I mean, all the senior faculties to whom we are talking, they make a statement कि you people are smarter than us in this smart digital world. So how do you look to it? I mean, whether you go with this statement, and if yes, how do you support your answer? कि why if the elder generation is of a conclusion that the young generation is smarter with the smart technology that is coming up.
See, definitely there is a great change as far as our generation and new generation is concerned. See, our generation was different, and this new generation is a totally different and digitally very smart. But what I feel, basically, even if you are smart at technology, you need to be hardworking, honest, and sincere. Even if you are expert in the technology, but these things are very much needed. So there is a one statement which says that hard work, sincerity, and honesty are the three things which are respected like anything, irrespective of your caste, country, and religion.
Yes.
So that is very much needed if you want to become a good doctor. And see, earning is immaterial. If you remain humble, if you remain sincere, if you remain honest, if you are hardworking, work without taking shortcut, nothing like it. That will pay you like anything.
And I think
Even
this is
if
the
you
experience.
are not smart, this is my practical experience. I am telling you, the hard work is more important than your smartness.
So in a line to conclude, we can say sincerity beats talent.
Yes.
Sincerity
Sincerity
beats
is
talent.
very important.
And टेक्नोलॉजी में ग्रो मतलब दुनिया चांद पे चली गई, हम यहीं पे हैं, बट स्टिल द थिंग इज इफ द फाउंडेशन इज स्ट्रॉन्ग,
Foundation.
the building can be
must be foundation must be strong.
And extending this question ahead, I'm not taking much time. What we see today in the competitive world, the MCQ pattern, and a lot of the parenting which is coming up, ki हे तर करस केलंच पाहिजे, this life is channelized for next 20 years, not by your own choice but the choices of your environment. So this is somewhere misdirecting the young budding doctors from imagining, from thinking something new, from the creativity. So how do you think, or what is the message you would like to give?
Certainly, my answer is yes. This pattern of examination, MCQ, it is a sort of deterioration as far as medical education is concerned. There is one article, which is very good article, published in Indian Journal of Prosthodontic Society.
Okay.
It is journal. That article reads as, "Are we failing our students by passing them?"
Oh, that's really
And
fascinating.
it is a very practical article. We are failing. We, as a teacher, it is a failure on our part. We are failing our students by passing them. See, in earlier system, the town Sulakhun, very
Chhadi lage cham cham vidya ye gham gham.
That part is missing somewhere, and because of that, see, in spite of the smartness, digitalization, modern techniques, advances, 100% agree.
Nitimatta
But we are failing our student by passing them. Just if you look at the results of MHS or any university in the India, the results are more than 99%. Nobody is failing. Why?
And failure is the first rolling step towards success. So if there is
So-
no failure, it means actually there is no success.
So we need to change the.
We have to re-evaluate,
Yes.
and otherwise we will have a hard time to face. And last but not the least, we were talking about shortcuts. I remember a statement by our Prime Minister said कि railway station पे लिखा होता है shortcut will cut you short.
Yes.
So in this regard, with your extensive experience as a microbiologist, and मतलब गली से दिल्ली तक का आपका जो सफ़र है कि right, as a simple student in microbiology, you as you say that this institute is my alma mater.
Alma mater.
So from here to the story begins here as a microbiologist.
Yes.
And it doesn't end, but then it continues, and the trajectory goes till the virology journal, or the World Virology Journal, printing your face as its cover page. So in this journey, which would definitely be very tough, as you mentioned, sincerity is much needed. So any incidents that you would like to mention specifically, which you said ki sincerity pays off?
See, if you keep on working without any
But
expectation.
any म्हणजे असं you experienced कि I didn't had prepared for this particular situation, but then certainly I am out of it, or I am through and through of it.
I never dreamt in my life that I will reach this stage. See, currently I am one of the internationally famous scientists. My H index is 23. What the the H index system says that if your H index is more than 20 means you are internationally good scientist. So my H index is 23. I am very good internationally famed scientist. But the things I admit myself, I am not an intellectual person.
This is your humbleness, sir.
I am a hard working person. I work hard. See, when I was in Dr VMMC, I see those who love you, they are yours, but those who tease you, they are more important in your life. And such persons were there.
निंदकाचे घर असावे शेजारी.
शेजारी, they used to tease us. असं खास आणायचे की see you are useless, you cannot do anything, you are like this. They used to talk very rubbish things, and because of that I started working hard. My grandfather used to tell me ki a person who does not bother somebody else's business would be the millionaire in due course of time. I'm not millionaire by money, but I am
Millionaire with
millionaire
this
by my
knowledge, your
academic
achievements.
academic achievements are I'm very much satisfied. I am working on wound medicine. I have developed one treatment for chronic wounds. It has been accepted as the first report in the world by British Association of Dermatology, Hospital Infection Society of United Kingdom, and World Union of Wound Healing Society. See, this is a very great achievement. I never dreamed ki such thing will happen in my life, and that has happened because somebody consistently used to tell me, you cannot do anything in your life. Guinea pigs, you are guinea pigs. You cannot do anything. And that was the motivational force for me to do something. Now when I left this Dr VMMC in 87, I could publish first paper in Indian Journal of Medical Research. That was the topmost journal of that time. Even today it is the topmost journal, having international circulation. And with the person who used to tease me, he was also there in another article, and I was there in another article. He was very big person. I was lecturer. He was a professor actually that time. So that was the thing which made. And my teacher, Dr. Jagidar, ex-dean of this college, Dr. Kotaria madam is there. You might be knowing.
Yes.
Dr. Phule sir was there.
Yes.
They used to love me like anything. They used to motivate me like anything. This motivation is one thing, and that
they go hand in hand. What two things I can extract from this is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam says that if you imagine the outcome, as you did, I have to work hard, you worked on your concepts and imagined the outcome, all the forces of universe will thereby work for that imagination and discovery to come into reality. And the mention that you have made about the world, the wound healing, it's really a very big concern, especially in clinical scenarios. To cut the foot, cut the arm, diabetic foot, and it's a very traumatic scene for the family. And a treatment to it is like a boon to the patient.
And I would like to tell you one more thing. The preparation of this medicine requires hardly 5 rupees. It is a very simple treatment, and since 1996 to date, I have not charged a single paisa to any patient. So far, I have treated more than 10,000 cases, saved many lives, many legs, many foot.
And really commendable. That's really commendable.
And you cannot believe, 3-4 months before, we could treat a case of breast cancer, operated breast cancer.
Complication.
Complication. That wound was not responding to any treatment because she was under chemotherapy cycles. And she was advised grafting, but we could start our treatment. She was willing, so we started just to prepare the wound bed for grafting purpose. but surprisingly it healed completely without grafting.
Yeah, man.
And that we are going to publish in International Journal of Cancer.
That's very great to hear, sir. And I think, and a last question which I would like to ask you is, how do we talk about multipathy approach to the disease?
See, there are certain things which are good in homeopathy, certain things are good in Ayurveda, but there is no alternative for allopathy. Because in allopathy, the things are scientifically proved. In Ayurveda, we need to prove so many things.
We need to work on it.
We need
even
to
if
work
it
on
works.
If we combine the doctors of different pathy and work on it, do
Integrated approach.
scientific research
Yes.
in a scientific way and prove that such and such Ayurvedic medicine is. See, Albert Schweitzer
Yeah.
uh, was a physician working in South Africa. He is a Nobel laureate. After working for more than 20 years, he made a statement कि interpathy, union of different pathies, including witch doctors. Witch doctors, you know, that they are not doctors.
Quacks.
Quacks. Including quacks is necessary for the treatment of diseases. See, doctors can treat the somatic diseases, but for psychotic disorders, you need mantrik also.
Tantric
This
also.
is tantric also. It is the statement made by Albert Schweitzer,
And Nobel
who is a
laureate.
Nobel laureate. So, union, integration of different
Symbiosis.
pathies, symbiosis
Symbiosis.
is required. But only thing is that you need to, by integrating, you need to prove. So the allopathy, there is no medicine for hepatitis B virus infection. Ayurveda claims that we have very good
Medicines or
medicines for
approach.
the treatment, but they are not scientifically proved. So we need to, by
Work on them.
integrating the, okay, so we should believe the Ayurvedic doctors. We can take them together, we can work on
And it
try
should be
to
done
prove in a
evidence-based.
scientific way, make it evidence-based thing. For that way, if we come together and prove some of the medicines
will be good
which
for
are
the
believed by
mankind.
Ayurveda and homeopathy are good, then that would be a better approach.
And last but not the least, a message to youth, young budding doctors. What would you like to say with this
That
technology?
I have already told.
Yeah.
Work sincerely, do hard work, and be honest. Money comes and goes. See, in our city, there is one doctor in orthopedics, Dr. Arun Kumar Rao. He is consistently on top from last 20 years or so. He is a professor in our college. He is a practitioner outside our college. Daily, he consults some 150 patients, and there is a consistency. Consistently, he is doing. Why? Only three things: honest, hardworking, and sincerity. These are the things. See, if you prove, once you prove that you are a good person, even if darkness comes in your life, your shining never goes down. So that is very, very important thing. If you do that,
Every dark cloud
there
has
is
a
no
silver.
downfall.
Yeah. Every dark cloud has a silver shining,
Yes.
and there is always a ray of hope
Ray of
whenever
hope.
you are doing.
Yes.
If we are honest, everything goes well. This is what we can understand. So it should be a story of inspiration and some vision out of the people who are not good to us, people who are not supportive to us. I mean, we can convert this stress into an opportunity. And this is what we need to learn, because today's society is so fast growing, and we see people commit suicides because they are not mentally strong. Their IQ is good, but their EQ is not good. And what we understand from your history, from your experience, is that there will be people who will come across your way, who will make a ditch for you to fall.
Yes, definitely.
They will keep on biting. They have a crab mentality, and they will pull you down. But then you make a consistent, sincere, honest effort, and it will pay off. This is what we understand, and we're really fortunate to learn from you and know these experiences live, because it always makes a difference when it comes to talk to such people in person, one to one. Thank you, sir.
Thank
for
you very
being
much.
us
Thank you
in
very much.
Solapur. Yes, sir.